Hi, welcome to the Quickstart guide for pixel nostalgia. To get started, let's select the camera and we'll select the script from the drop-down menu, DFA, Pixel Nostalgia, or alternatively, you can type in Pixel Nostalgia. Immediately we'll see the effect being applied, and we've got 4 sections here. The resolution settings lets us control how the game is rendered. If I wanted to render to a texture of 100 pixels wide and 50 pixels tall, I would use the yellow section here to apply that. The green section lets you match the camera or a fraction of the camera size. And then the purple section gives you some presets that you can use. The benefit of using matching camera size is that the pixels will have a square aspect ratio, but this isn't always guaranteed when you're using presets or custom sizes. So I'm going to go to 1/8 of the camera. Next up, we have the color depth settings. Here you can choose between 8-bit, 16-bit, black and white, and custom. And so the way this works is that these numbers are the amount of bits that each color can use to represent itself. The theory here is that once you've got 8 bits for a red channel, it means that the red has 256 different shades. And when all channels have 8 bits, you can display up to 16,777,220 possible colors. Changing these values means that you can have less possible colors on your screen at any given time. Right now, there are only 64 possible colors. And so, the way that you can actually create the illusion of having more colors is with the next option, which is the Dithering settings. What Dithering does is it aims to use these 2 colors here, let's call this gray and white, and it blends between pure white and gray by using a texture of these pixels. This is called a dither matrix, and they come in different sizes. 2x2 dither matrix means that there are only 4 different patterns, and 8x8 has 64 different patterns, and so you can represent more colors, or you can represent the illusion of more colors. So here, if I were to bring this down to just 8-bit again, 256 colors, we get a pretty good representation of the dog. Without dithering, you can start to see the artifacts here. The Dither Separation option is a bit tricky to explain, but when it's left on automatic, it will try its best to represent all of the colors from black to white, from red to blue here, as smooth as possible. But what you can do if you override this, you can actually change how far the dither is going to reach. So if you don't want to turn off the dithering completely and have these hard edges, and if instead you would like to actually still have some of these patterns, you can increase the separation value here and get a nice effect. And then in the extra effects options, you can change it to add a CRT effect to your end result, or you can actually use ASCII to represent everything. The ASCII effect works best with lower resolutions, and I actually have a DOS ASCII preset here. And so if you look, we've got it at 1/8 of the camera's resolution, 8-bit color, and let's turn it back to automatic separation, and you can hardly tell the difference when the effect is on and off. Alright, this has been the Quickstart guide. If you need any more details, you can always click at the top here, and then Pixel Nostalgia, Manual, and this will bring you to my Getting Started guide, where you can find all of these details written out. Alright, thank you.